Hugo, I have some questions for you.
Oh, hi. Lovely to see you, everybody. Let me put my gear down. I think I was definitely putting the first move in, but my first moves were not very clear. And I had to wait for Annie to give me these, like, the sign of approval, which was, I think, offering drinks. And then I was like, oh, okay. My moves have worked. So I think it was me.
Nice.
We didn't have one. But in my opinion, we did. But in her opinion, we did not. The first date was in a park right around the corner from my West Scarf living quarters at the time. And it was on a rug with a bottle of champagne in the sunset. And we were just in raggedy garments. It was very, very warm afternoon. And I have a photo to prove it. So I remember it being a first date, but in Annie's eyes, it was not a date. So.
I love you first.
Definitely me. Sorry, that came out too fast, hey? You gotta edit that back and it's like, yeah. Who made the first move? Sorry, who said I love you first? I did. It was 3 months in, technically. 2.5, I think, if I remember correctly. And it was along the lines of, I think I love you to her, and she got extremely nervous and didn't want to say anything back. I know the clicking of my feet annoy her the most. And that's when she's just about to fall asleep. I have this tendency to smack my heels together and it relaxes me and it sends me off to a slumber, but that annoys her the most. There's a number of others: cleanliness, tidiness, the volume at which I listen to things really does not sit well with her. So yes, I could go forever, but yeah, those are the 3 top, I think. Meow in the shower is one of the most annoying things you'll ever hear, because I'll be doing something, reading a book, watching TV, listening to something on my phone, zoning out, and then she'll be in the shower and I'll just hear meow, and I sometimes pretend I can't hear it, but most of the time it's like after 4 of them I'm like, all right, what? Yeah. Right? Annie is the type of person that will give anything, whether it's cooking, cleaning, eating, anything, any piece of food that she's having, she'll share with the dog. Whether it's a snack, like a carrot with some peanut butter on a crust, get some cheese, some prosciutto, like expensive fucking prosciutto, goes to the dog. Salami, my God, that kills me. But yeah, Annie, definitely. Something noodle related, sometimes soup, most of the time soup. Yeah, I'd say a nice hot Chinese meal, succulent Chinese meal.
Bucks or hens?
Definitely Annie. 100%. Annie is definitely going to be more hungover than me. Whereas she's just like, like, I'm like, oh, can I get you anything? And whereas Annie's like, shut up! Like, yeah. But Annie's going to be brutally hungover versus me. If we drank the same amount, she would be suffering. I'd say mine is touch and gifts. High most of the time, but I am a sucker for quality time.
Languages.
Quality time over anything. She doesn't care too much about gifts or like touch. Mainly quality time. Blavsky. I call her Cha-Cha, but Annie doesn't call her Cha-Cha. Snack. We do like to say trickster. She's a trickster. She's a trickster. Cootie patootie potato. So yeah, I'd say Blubsky is one of them. I'm trying to think of all the ones that she says. Like there are so many Annie comes out with. Coffee in bed, straight away. That's her number one thing. Coffee in bed. She'd like to start with a walk with Frank. Depends where on the day, because could be the beach if we're near it. If the weather's nice, if the weather's not nice, it just be a walk to the park. She wants to get a nap in. Us going out and doing something together. Like a hike would be nice, but you don't always get that. But so I think a hike would be up there. And then nice afternoon drink, a nice early dinner, and in bed by 8. Should be slamming.
Stunning.
Yeah, coffee, then probably straight out for a walk real quick, like early morning walk. Come back, get a little PlayStation in. We could go out for lunch, that'd be a really nice one. And then like a nice big lunch, have a couple beers, and after that I'm set. Like I could have a meal at home, watching a movie, done. Day off, complete. What is the song? Fuck, I know it. Oh, I got it. It's... fuck, I know the song. Craig Mack, Flavor in Your Ear. Werewolves, obviously, because like half man, half dog is frightening to me. But yeah, werewolves, for sure. Her. She's asked me numerous times to maybe turn it up a notch in terms of noise. But then I get a little self-conscious, and sometimes I get a little bit like, kind of thing, like who's going to be listening? You never know. Cha-Cha. I started calling her Cha-Cha after we watched The Incredibles, and it was like, I think we were hungover, and there's a part in that film where they're trying to call the baby, and the baby can teleport, and they never know where the baby is, and they're trying to get the baby back, and he's like, Cha-Cha on a cookie? And it reminded me so much of Annie, because she's so food driven, that it was like, Cha-Cha, and she'd be like, like happy to be there. So I was like, Cha-Cha for sure. Eight eyes. So when we got engaged, it was a balmy 2 degrees. It was snow on the rooftops. We're on top of this like nice little resort hotel that Cindy actually hooked us up with. And I remember standing on the rooftop, nervous as hell, looking around and just seeing 4 cats looking at us, looking at me, and I was like, oh, this is weird. But it was on top of these like nice little hutongs. It was an incredible little view, and the sunset was coming over at like 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and got engaged. She said yes, and then those cats didn't leave, and I was obsessed with taking videos and photos of those cats. 2 of them were on the rooftop with us, then 2 others were in a rooftop and on either side looking at us. I think it's my endearing personality. Nah, that's not true. Probably be my sense of humour. I think I can make light out of most situations. Resilience, maybe? Or handsomeness? Yeah, I'd say those things. I like the way she smiles. I like the way she laughs with her hair. I like the way that the sun always makes her look more stunning than she already is. I also love the way that she's got really high morals. And she's very loyal, extremely caring, but only to people who will give it back. She has that kind of sense of respect between others. I think that those are the top things I get. There's so many, I could continue on, but those are the ones that come to mind straight away.
That's 20.
Nice.